When I first came to this school, one thing I wanted to see was look at the library, because the library has always been for me like a safe place. It's always been the place, even as a child, where I could go and I could just lose myself in a different world, and I could travel without leaving anywhere. It was actually it was my favorite. I mean, and in this library we have like so many comics that are free. I mean, to me that's like the ultimate in democracy and the ultimate in opportunity, because like what we don't talk about is that libraries are the ultimate expression of democracy and of freedom, because you see, like, it's freedom of information. Anybody can go to a library and have access to the internet. You can have access to books, comics, magazines, and everything. The only limitation is your own imagination and your drive, and you can sit down in a safe place that you can move, that has everything, and you can bring your friends. And if you actually have the chance to see the PC library, we have places that you can like play games. We have like Kobos, we have computers, then we have like comfortable couches, and best of all, we have comics and great books. Like, I mean, what more could you ask for? And the whole beauty of having a great library and everything, that it can just expand and expand your horizons. You cannot separate libraries from schools. Those boundaries should not exist. They should be inseparable from each other, because they're a part of it, like the bricks. We don't go to school and go, it's like, oh, did you see the bricks, or did you see the walls, or did you see the bathrooms? No, they're just part of the school. Integral parts of the school, without which there could be no school. A school without a library is like a person without a brain. Which is what a zombie is, right? Libraries grant vision, opportunity to everybody. It doesn't matter how much it doesn't matter what a student's socioeconomic background, color, race, creed, religion. It's available to everybody who chooses to use it. And that's what democracy and freedom is all about. See that? Well, in many ways, Caroll is the library, and the library affects me and it affects them, but the effect is very subtle, because it's like opening doors that you never thought were doors. I mean, this student actually surprises me sometimes by coming up with comics that I'm like, wow, you're reading that? You're reading Preacher? I didn't expect that from you. Or she says, sir, like, she's also a member of my comic book club, and she's like, sir, could you get Sweet Tooth for me? And I'm like, wow, you're reading Sweet Tooth? I mean, like, okay. Like, and she'll read comics that I never expected. And then after that, like, I introduce her to a comic, let's say, called Courtney Crumrin. And she reads it. And Courtney Crumrin, I was able to introduce Courtney Crumrin to her because I got introduced to that comic by the librarian, because she has the capacity and the passion to be able to find things that these kids will like. And then she fell in love with the comic because I fell in love with the comic, because I was introduced to that comic by Caroll. So it all goes like that. And it's hard to talk about how things are so organic. Everything connects with each other. Now, the whole thing is that they tell me, and I bring them into some of the old comics they've never read, like The Killing Joke, The Dark Knight Returns, 300, Watchmen, all of which you can get in the library for $0, because it's free. And we have them. How beautiful is that? So, if this were an interview, I'd be like, drop the mic.
Yeah, don't drop this one.